In today's show, we're taking a look from Fondjoy, Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to the show, guys. Welcome back. And I know you're quite surprised because usually after the introduction and the intro bite or the sound, usually the figure's already out with the housekeeping, the accessories, and whatnot. But I wanted today to show you how meticulously this company is Fondjoy. And I don't normally do boxes so you guys can look at the box. I don't do any of that nonsense because I make the videos the way I want to see it. Get to the point, get to the figure. Let me see how it looks. Let me see how it stands next to another figure. So just going to show you guys that what the box looks like. Very professional from this company. Now, my understanding lately doing my research, I found out that this company now is licensed by DC, but at first they weren't. So people weren't sure if this was legitimate. But here's the box. Now, the surprising thing, guys, that a separate little box came with the figure. And this little box, which I'm going to take this out. Sorry, I'm off camera, guys. This little box comes with the unmasked version of Ben Affleck. So I'm going to put him over here. By the time the video comes back, we'll look at it. Now, this thing here came inside. This is what's on top of the figure, but I didn't think it would do any justice and it was difficult to get out. So I wanted to open the box so you guys can see. Whoops. Well, there's the first blooper for this Fondjoy figure. But here's the figure itself. So in a few minutes, I'll come back and I'm going to take out all the accessories and we'll take a look at what Fondjoy has to offer us. And we're back, guys. And before we go through the accessories, the housekeeping, and everything that comes with the figure, I wanted to put it next to the Mcfarlane figure. So you guys can take a notice that this is something Mcfarlane could have done. Could have given him a thicker body like he did with The Dark Knight Returns, because that's basically what this Batman is. Ben Affleck is portraying The Dark Knight Returns, a much older Batman who's had enough. If you're wondering where it scales, well, it's a little bit, you guys can see there, it's almost the same height as this Batman here, as you guys can see here. So it does scale well. So put the measuring tapes there. It does measure about 7 and something. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like with the Trinity. Now here he is with the Mcfarlane Superman and Wonder Woman from Dawn of Justice. My apologies, guys. It scales really good. The figure looks amazing, guys. The only thing a lot of you are not going to like is the hinge that is there, but that's made to articulate even more, making him a more flexible Batman. So let's go ahead and remove everybody from here. You know, time to put away all the other how they played well together. And let's get down to the review of the Fondjoy. It's no longer about Mcfarlane. Let's talk about Fondjoy figures. And honestly, the only thing I'm going to say, guys, about the Mcfarlane, Mcfarlane keeps saying that he's bringing figures that are less than $20. But I got this Fondjoy for $26. Obviously, a little bit like $27 with the shipping and all that stuff. Still the same thing. This wear and tear, this not wear and tear, but this carefully crafted figure could have been done exactly by Mcfarlane. This tells me, and I know that I say this all the time, Mcfarlane gives you this, but McFarlane's giving you an open canvas to do what you want to figure, and that's fine. But I think sometimes he needs to get out there to China and see the QC and see what's going on out there. But enough about that. I'm going to move him to the side. As you guys can see, we get a stand. We know what a stand looks like. The beautiful thing about this stand, guys, is that one, you can definitely screw this in, but take it off and put it in the box. I will tell you that I'm not a box person. I don't keep the box to throw them out. But that casing and how many accessories we get here, I am definitely keeping that. So now, here is the Ben Affleck head, and we'll see how that goes. We get all these beautiful hands that come with it. You know, you get all these wonderful hands, and we'll be taking some of them out. Oh, and you get a mask. I didn't realize that. A mask came with the figure. So we'll definitely be exploring that as well, I guess. It's going to be the first time doing this, so bear with me, guys. Here is the grappler gun. Wow, Mcfarlane, why didn't you paint the one that we got? Again, it's an open canvas, but it's just beautiful. Now, I got something from Mcfarlane. I already ordered also the armored one, so I can get the gas gun on it. Now, Mcfarlane, the batarang you gave us, you know, it's just absurd. Some of the things that sometimes I really wonder how much time he spends out in that in his QC. So let's, guys, I'm gonna bring it in for details, but let's see how the head sculpt goes on. No, that was fairly easy. The head popped off. It's on a ball joint there, so that removed very, very easily. No problems there. Let me take out this head here. Now, some of you are probably going to have a problem with this because these are two different things, two different mechanisms, and it does go there. You got to align, from what I'm seeing here, you're going to have to align the cape there with that, I guess, so it'll go in. So I'm assuming that this has to align there. So let me pull them off so I can, punch that in. And there it is. All right, so let's get this head sculpt off. Amazing, amazing stuff with this company. I'm still blown away. Definitely, this is something else. Let's see how the gas mask goes. Here's the face, and again, it just looks absolutely beautiful. Does this jaw again, guys? This is all new to me, so bear with me. I didn't mess around with it. I just wanted to start filming, and then we'll take it from there. So let's take the gas mask and see how that goes here. All right, so we're gonna revisit the gas mask, guys. Let's put on the regular mask on. Unless there's an alternate head that I'm missing. That's the only thing I can think of, like an open head. So let's look at the details. How difficult was it for Mcfarlane to get something like this? Why couldn't we get it now? Oh! All right. And you saw that blooper there, so my apologies. The faceplate, I had to dig in with my nail to get the face out, but it's an empty socket. It's got an alignment square in there. You can see that there. I'm going to take the mask here, but guys, let me do it off camera so I can do it correctly and we can stop with the bloopers and take this a little bit more serious. And so here he is wearing the gas mask. This only appeared in the Suicide Squad film where he jumped in the river to save Harley. He was actually trying to get the Joker, but he throws that on in there. Not sure why they added this in this film. This was never part of that film, but that's okay. They could have added kryptonite launcher, gas launcher, but I'm gonna put the mouth back in its place, and so you guys can see. I don't know if McFarlane understands. I don't get it, you know. And again, I'm not a McFarlane chill. I'm not complaining because it's $20 toy that you're getting. It's an action figure, but he needs to understand that. Try to pay a little bit more attention to details. Again, I know it's an open canvas, but not everybody is a sculptor or anything like that. And I've done my best in customizing. Don't get me wrong. Now, what I was trying to say is some people were saying that it's wobbly, but it feels fine to me. This is what I was referring to, that a lot of people, when we're going to get to the articulation, but this is what a lot of people were saying with that open gap. But it's true what one channel that I saw did. They were able to sit Batman almost Indian style. You guys can see that. So there's a lot of articulation because of that mechanism there. So don't be fooled, guys. And honestly, I think Fondjoy is catering to animators and not collectors, not shelf dwellers. This just has a lot of articulation. It's a very well crafted action figure. It's shame on you, man. Shame on you, Todd. Honestly, I can't express how great this is. I put everything in order after the blooper so we can at least try to see what the hands look like. We got the two fists there, and let's see if he doesn't try to fall. Please clap. So this is a hand that I'm supposed to, I guess I'm assuming, is going to be doing this. So let's go ahead and remove the hands. And here's the part that always makes me nervous, especially this Fondjoy thing, because I already can feel that most likely the peg is going to be very skinny. And this is what I was talking about, the Superman. There's like a little hook thing, you know. Animators out there, I don't know what you're going to do, you know. Let's see if I can get that in there. You got to try to push the peg in. Manage to push it in. And so this hand definitely holds. And you know what, guys? Versus the McFarlane figures, when you put hands in there and then you put the items, it doesn't come off. It just fits snug, and you could see it there. It feels good that he's holding that there. That's that hand, guys. Let's go ahead and look at the grappling hand so we can put the grappler gun. I'm going to remove the other fist hand, and we'll just... God, that makes me so nervous. Again, look at the size of that pin. Believe it or not, guys, this is probably close in camera, but if I pull it away, you could see how thin it is. I know that I'm going to be using a lot of blow dryers on these things because this is just nerve-wracking. All right, so I got that hand in as a nervous wreck. Definitely when they've got small pegs like this, I think, you know, again, I don't know how the people that have the SH Arts, if that's what it's called, or the whatever that figure's called, I don't know how they do it, switching out hands. It must be a nightmare because that figure looks like it's small. But here he is with the grappling gun in his hand. You guys can see how beautiful it is. And so the rest is just a thumbs up hand. You know, I'm not sure where this is from or what this is from. I don't see him doing that, or I don't remember him doing that. But again, this is just absolutely amazing, guys. I can't begin to tell you guys how fantastic this looks. Why don't we jump in, guys, in the articulation, which is what you guys are concerned about right now. But with all the bloopers and everything else that I had going on, switching heads and things like that, let's bring Affleck a little bit closer. Batfleck. The detailing. Now, in the movie, and I already seen people customizing this. It is worn out. The Kevlar and the armor is worn out. So they could have done that. They could have gone that route, but that's okay. And guys, you guys know me. You guys been with me for 4 years. You guys know I'm a Nolan fan and I'm a Batman Begins, which I'm excited for McFarlane to release that figure. But I fell in love with this even more because I'm an older Gen X grumpy kind of guy, no nonsense, and this is what I like. And I think like I through my eyes, I saw myself through Ben the way I see myself through Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. The belt looks amazing, everything, the aesthetics, beautiful cape, guys. I would have liked more wiring in the middle for it, but it's okay. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of fun learning animation with this guy here. This is just amazing. And I got to see how many people have already been doing animations with Fondjoy figures. The cape just looks stunning. He looks amazing. It looks like Ben. Forget about Keaton, man. Ben did the best work. And this is coming from a Bale guy. So, all right. The articulation, guys. The neck goes up and down. Is she with you? No, I thought she was with you. Anyways, you get the similar as Mcfarlane. You got the butterfly joint there, bicep swivel there, double jointed, but the pins are on the inside. This is on that bearing that I don't like, that can break easily. And again, guys, be very careful. I'm going to remove the gun from his hand. So, and the good news for you guys, we're going to be getting a lot of more Fondjoy because I ordered the black suit Superman, and I do have the Justice League uh battle armor or battle whatever. This just reminds me of McFarlane because McFarlane has an issue of giving hands like that, and I think they look so goofy. You know what? Let's try again. Let's swap this hand with the punching hand. Man, I am sweating. And not because of the review, not because of the lights in here, in my office. It's that little pin. So I put it in there. T-pose all the way. There is some kind of a swivel here, but it feels rough. He does do that. He does flex forward. We've seen what this mechanism does. This is as far as the split goes, but the mechanism does come down to give you more of a swivel, more of a bend like that. Looks like it's double pinned knees. Love the way they articulated the ankle. They sculpt that in there. Toe articulation. So for 26 bucks off of AliExpress, and let me tell you something, guys. I was nervous when I ordered this on Ali because I learned my lesson when I ordered that Mesco with a K figure, the armored Batman, and that figure broke apart in my hands. The armor, at least, not the actual figure. So, uh, for 26 bucks, you get all this and a beautiful case to put it in, just like NECA. You know, some of you saved those NECA boxes. I've been learning to keep the boxes for NECA figures. They look great, like on a bookshelf, like if they were books. And that's what I did with my home office here. I have them up there on the shelf. But again, guys, like I said, I don't have a dedicated studio, so that's why I don't do a room tour, because it's nothing like that. All my figures go into totes, and that's pretty much it. Only certain ones I keep out so I can look at them. This I was going to keep out, but I'm going to be honest with you. I love the case. I love that it's magnetic. It's professionally done. Looks fantastic. So with that said, guys, let me know your true thoughts about this Fondjoy. Truth be told, this is Red certified. What does that mean? Red recommends it. Sadly, I can't put an affiliate link where you guys can help me, but that's up to you if you want to get it. I can tell you I took a risk buying it off AliExpress. It's not a fake. It's not a joke. This company now has been licensed by DC. I think they didn't have a choice either to license them up or just, them outbeating their competitors with making stuff like this. I love it. I think it's great. I heard really bad things about Patterson's Batman. I really don't like that Batman, guys. I didn't think there was hope for a Batman coming back. I didn't think Mcfarlane was doing anything else. I thought he'd forgotten about everything else. So I was a little bit hyped up with it, but it just looks like weak sauce to me. And the actor not wanting to bulk up. I'm sorry, but that's not the way I picture Batman. This is the way I picture Batman, especially if you got to take down. Batman's not out there dancing, go-go dancing, or surfing with the Joker. He's out there to stop the people, clean up the city. So that's my rant. Let me know if you guys are getting this. I highly recommend it. Tell you to get it. I hope you enjoyed the blooper today. I hope you enjoyed this with me, my nervousness, and things like that. So, with that said, leave a comment below. Share with me your thoughts. Let's have a conversation. You guys know I love the engagement. Share the video, word of mouth the video, hit the bell, hit the like, and don't forget to subscribe. With that, guys, me and Fondjoy Batfleck, we are out.